A worker enters a confined space, and that is a sewerage manhole. Having completed all the necessary training and secured a valid confined space entry permit. All required precautions, such as atmospheric testing and the use of personal protective equipment (PPE), were apparently implemented. The worker entered the manhole confidently, prepared to perform the task at hand. However, after approximately 5 minutes inside the manhole, the worker suddenly became unconscious. The on site emergency response team was promptly alerted and initiated a rescue efforts. Dear friends and fellows, this is the scenario. I know you are undergoing scenario based exam in IGC 1, International Journal Certificate for NEBOSH Level 3, and mostly the students they are not able to get success. The reason, because they are not aware how to handle scenario based questions. So today this training session is very important. In this training session actually I would like to highlight accident investigation process, how a safety practitioner can identify the root causes of an accident. So stick around, stay attentive and focused. I'm back on the remaining part of the scenario. Despite the immediate and continuous attempts from the emergency team to extract and revive the worker, they were unable to do so. The worker remained unconscious within the manhole, unresponsive to the rescue attempts until external emergency services arrived at the scene. Upon their arrival, the external emergency team, the service providers, they took over the control of rescue operation, providing professional first aid. They administered CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, and other necessary medical interventions. After about 15 minutes of dedicated efforts by the external emergency team, the worker regained consciousness, underscoring the importance of having skilled external emergency services available for such critical incidents on site. This is the scenario, and you know very well what happened exactly. Now, I'll try to identify the causes of this incident. But before going in depth, I would like to memorize you that you are on the platform of Safety First Life. If you are visiting for the first time, kindly subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for all future notifications. And if you find the video informative, then like, comment and share it with your friends and colleagues. The most important question here: what might be the causes of this incident? I'll start with immediate causes. Those are directly linked with this incident. These are basically the key factors. The number one immediate cause might be inadequate ventilation. That can make the worker unconscious. Ventilation in confined spaces is crucial to ensure a continuous supply of fresh air and to remove hazardous gases. In this scenario, insufficient airflow failed to clear out toxic gases, creating a dangerous atmosphere for the worker. Without proper ventilation, toxic gases like hydrogen sulfide and methane can build up quickly, leading to immediate health risks. Workers exposed to these gases may experience symptoms ranging from mild irritation to severe respiratory distress, dizziness, and even loss of consciousness within minutes. Additionally, an oxygen deficient atmosphere can result from the displacement of oxygen by these toxic gases, exacerbating the risk of asphyxiation. The lack of adequate ventilation can also increase the likelihood of combustible gas accumulation, posing an explosion hazard. Dear friends and fellows, you can understand how important is adequate ventilation, and once the ventilation arrangements are not sufficient, what might be the outcome? That is catastrophic. That is very dangerous. We are discussing about the immediate causes of unconsciousness in a confined space. Point number 2, toxic atmosphere. The presence of toxic gases like hydrogen sulfide or methane within confined spaces poses severe health risks. These gases can accumulate rapidly, especially in poorly ventilated areas, creating an environment where even short-term exposure can lead to serious health consequences. Hydrogen sulfide, for example, can cause irritation of the eyes, nose, and throat at low concentrations, while higher concentrations can lead to respiratory distress, dizziness, and rapid unconsciousness. Methane, being highly flammable, not only poses a risk of explosion but can also displace oxygen, contributing to an oxygen deficient atmosphere. Workers exposed to high level of these toxic gases can experience immediate and severe health issues such as headaches, nausea, and respiratory failure. In extreme cases, exposure can result in death if prompt medical attention is not available. Very dangerous, toxic atmosphere in confined spaces, and this might be the immediate cause of worker unconsciousness. Point number 3, oxygen deficiency. Low oxygen levels can occur due to various factors, including displacement by other gases, chemical reactions, or biological processes. An oxygen deficient atmosphere can cause workers to experience a range of adverse health effects. Initially, workers may feel lightheaded, dizzy, or disoriented, which can impair their ability to think clearly and respond to situations effectively and efficiently. As oxygen levels drop further, they may experience difficulty breathing, rapid heart rate, and extreme fatigue. In severe cases, workers can lose consciousness within minutes, leading to potentially fatal outcomes if they are not promptly removed from the environment. The rapid onset of these symptoms means that workers might not have enough time to recognize the danger and to take protective actions, making low oxygen levels particularly hazardous in confined spaces. Until now, I have discussed ventilation problem, toxic atmosphere, and oxygen deficiency. Maybe one of these or all of these are the immediate causes of a worker unconscious in a confined space. Point number 4, faulty gas detection equipment. Maybe atmospheric test was carried out, but the equipment, the gas detector, was faulty. This might be a reason for worker unconsciousness, a confined space incident. You need to understand, as a health and safety practitioner, gas detectors that are malfunctioning or incorrectly calibrated can provide false readings, giving a false sense of security. These faulty readings can lead workers to believe that the atmosphere is safe when it is actually hazardous, increasing the risk of exposure to toxic gases, oxygen deficiency, or explosive atmospheres. The consequences of relying on inaccurate gas detection can be severe, including sudden unconsciousness, respiratory problems, or even death, fatalities in confined spaces. Don't consider the fault of a gas detector is a minor thing. It is a major problem. It might be the immediate cause of a fatal incident in your workplace. Be cautious, be alert, and be proactive. Don't rely on certificates, but to check practically the gas detector, its sensors are working or not. It is calibrated or not. It is as per the manufacturer guidelines and recommendations or not. The fifth immediate cause that may lead to a worker unconscious in a confined space: immediate symptom development. High concentrations of toxic gases can cause sudden and severe symptoms such as loss of consciousness, which leave little time for escape or rescue. Workers must be trained to recognize early symptoms of gas exposure and evacuate immediately if they experience any signs of distress. The possible sixth cause of a workplace incident, that is a confined space, and a worker is unconscious, that might be the improper use of personal protective equipment, PPE. To minimize the length of the video, I'll discuss remaining points in the next episode. For now, that's all. If you have any question, please ask in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and share the video. Hope to see you soon with a new HSC tutorial. Until then, take care. Good luck and goodbye.